New question, the member from Ottawa Centre.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Children and Youth Services. Minister, yesterday the Provincial Advocate for Children and Youth released his annual report. The Independent Advocate's Office serves children and youth by highlighting their concerns related to child welfare, youth justice, mental health, provincial demonstration schools, First Nations and special needs. The Advocate's report raises many concerns related to access to supports for children with special needs, children facing mental health challenges, and youth living in care and those leaving care. Minister, what has your ministry done in these services areas to enhance services for our vulnerable young people, and what are you doing to act on the concerns raised by the Advocate in yesterday's report?
Sir.
Thank you very much, and I want to thank the member for Ottawa Centre for his question, but more particularly for his advocacy on behalf of youth and children in his community and beyond. And I'm very pleased to have a chance, Speaker, today to talk about the Advocate's report. I want to thank the Child Advocate for the work that he does and the voice that he provides children and youth across the province. I want to thank him for working with us on these important issues, and I'm so very pleased to be part of a government that allowed and enabled the independence of the Child Advocate so that we can continue to work in partnership. The issues that the Advocate raises are the very ones that are active files within my ministry. I have the opportunity to work with him very closely. Just this week, he and I worked closely together on an issue of great importance to both of us. And let me tell you some of the steps that our government is taking. We've increased base funding to children's mental health. We've invested more in the support for mental health services. We're transforming child welfare.
Supplementary.
Thank you, Minister. Speaker, I've been proud to work closely in my riding of Ottawa Centre with great organizations like the Youth Services Bureau and Robert Smart Centre that offer a wide variety of important services to vulnerable young people. However, Minister, the Advocate's report specifically highlights some troubling conditions for Ontario's young Aboriginal population. He cites high rates of attempted and completed suicides and reports that these children living on and off reserve are often without adequate mental health services and that they live in unacceptable poverty. Minister, how is your ministry looking to support and provide opportunities to Ontario's First Nations children and youth as we look forward to a better situation for these vulnerable communities?
Thank you very much, Speaker. I agree with the Advocate that we have much more to do to support better outcomes for Ontario's Aboriginal young people, and I am absolutely committed to doing that work.
Hear, hear.
At the end of last year, Speaker, we were able to provide an additional $4.1 million to 2 Aboriginal CASs, Tikanagan and Payakatano, to ensure that they could continue to serve the children and families in their communities. We have now provided an additional $2.5 million in funding to the 6 Aboriginal CASs in recognition of the very issues that the Advocate is raising. I've recently returned from a trip to the far north where I heard from chiefs and councils and teachers and foster parents and frontline workers and public health nurses, and it's clear to me that the issues that these communities face are unique and require an all-hands-on-deck approach, Speaker. I work closely with the Minister of Aboriginal Affairs. We continue to tackle these critically important issues. There is a great deal more work to do, but we are 100% committed to doing that important work, Speaker.
Hear, hear.